I look forward to seeing him fight again.
Very slick performance from Vinny Tedesco, and emotional for Lionel. Took this fight on short notice, but what a way to hang up a career, you know, going out on your shield like that. Just taking a fight on short notice in and of itself. But he's got a lot of pupils that he's teaching and coaching the next generation up, so best luck in the next moves and endeavors in the career of Lionel Brooks Young. But yes, moving on next to our flyweight feature fight of the night. Joe Poirier versus Maikel Reinoso out of Venezuela, somebody who we've got very limited knowledge on, very tough to find film on him at the international ranks, and the language barrier, I speak no Spanish, so I was not able to communicate too much with him. But shout out to Walter Smith Cotito, who gave me a little bit of insight after he translated for us yesterday, and was able to speak with him a little bit and just tell him about the upbringing down in Latin America and how they build up. Joey Poirier walking out first, and our keys to victory for Joey Guns. We'll take it to you, Andrew Baldino. Your big training partner is.
Yes, sir. Keys to victory for Joey Guns. Patience in there. We have no idea what this kid's going to throw his opponent, right? Maikel Reinoso. There's no film on him. He comes from Venezuela. All we know, he's 5-0, and he thinks he's good enough to take on Joey Guns here, a hometown favorite. Be patient and really feint out what you're going to see. Lean on your counters. Feint all that stuff out with patience. See all these wild attacks that he may throw and counter hard. While in sub as well. Most of Joe Poirier's victories come from the grappling exchange of finding a neck, head and arms, things like that. Hit him early. When he hits the ground, take advantage, stay on top, and flip to the finish.
And that's basically been his MO throughout his career. Great hands, big power for the weight class, and an ability to snatch a submission when it gets to that point. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what he brings to the table, and you know, he's had his ups and downs where he's learned hard lessons throughout the mixed martial arts career, and we'll see where they bring him tonight against an undefeated foe ahead of him.
He's the real deal. You know, he's good in every area. He looks to be in phenomenal shape, and I'm sure those losses have only made him a better martial artist.
Yeah, one of the smoothest cuts to date for Joe Poirier as well, making 125.0 on the dot, maybe making a statement for things to come.
Yep. No stranger to this walk, no stranger to this cage. Joey Guns Poirier. And he awaits his undefeated foe in Maikel Reinoso. Making a long trek up, finding himself in Wayne, New Jersey these days by way of Lara, Venezuela.
It's been so hard to find anything on this guy.
Right.
Which works in his favor a bit, right? The element of surprise. Joey doesn't know what he's going to bring to the table exactly.
Yeah,
keys to victory for this undefeated Venezuelan.
And that's exactly what we were just talking about, right? Using that surprise element. Joey doesn't know exactly what Maikel brings to the table, right? So use that. Have that conqueror's mindset, right? It's not as much pressure on him. He's not in his hometown. He's in foreign territory, and he wants to come here, and he wants to prove a point, and he wants to stay undefeated, right? Viva Venezuela. Let's go.
Viva Venezuela!
That was you. Yeah, there. You have to say it right.
He's got Jordan Rock in his corner here. Veteran. Trained out of his gym in New Jersey, I do believe.
Now, we know he's well-rounded. We know he's got submission finishes, knockout finishes. He's got the capacity to go the distance. He's never suffered a defeat, so both guys are going to be a true test for each other. We wait that final walk-in for Maikel Reinoso.
Yeah, both confident in their own rights, right? Like Maikel Reinoso is so confident that he thinks he can come in here and take out the hometown kid. And Joe Poirier, not knowing anything about this kid, he still thinks he's good enough.
I'll tail the tape for this flyweight scrap at the pro level.
All right, a flyweight fight here, feature fight of the night. 29 years old is Joe Poirier against Maikel Reinoso, 1 year older, 30 years old. 3-inch height advantage for Joe Poirier, 5'9", opposed to 5'6" for Reinoso. Poirier at 125, Reinoso 1 pound under at 124. Joe Poirier also sporting a 1-inch reach advantage, 69 inches. take it, Andy, to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the next fight of the evening, brought to you by the United States National Guard. And now, time for a professional flyweight fight scheduled for 3 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, with a professional mixed martial arts record of 7-2. He stands 5 foot 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 125 pounds. From Carver, Massachusetts, he's representing Hook and roll. Make some noise for Joey Guns, Joe Poirier. And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner with an undefeated professional mixed martial arts record of 5-0. He stands 5 foot 6 inches tall, and he weighed in at 124 pounds. From Wayne, New Jersey, by way of Barquisimeto, La Venezuela, representing Culture Fight Club, let's hear it for Maikel Reinoso! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Tommy Santana.
All right, here we go.
I will say, for a flyweight, that boy's got some punch. He just, my knuckle woke up right there with that fist bump right there. So
You gonna be able to hold the mic?
Oh, I'm fine. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
Here we go.
I'm more than just an analyst in this. Come on, I've been there.
Fainting early is Joe Poirier. Kind of a low stance out of Reinoso here.
Yeah, I wonder if he fears that takedown.
Both guys locked in.
And already a patient approach from Joey Guns.
Yeah, leg kick early.
Not
for
rushing
Reinoso.
in, establishing a jab there. Left hand is low by the knee, so going to be tough for Reinoso to read.
Yeah, they're both getting some feels right now.
Low kicks from Reinoso.
Both guys looking loose.
They both look very composed.
Couple low kicks early from Reinoso there.
Yep. Oh,
nice
landing
knee.
here. Big knees out of Joe Poirier.
Right to the face and in on a guillotine already.
Oh, Joe
On the
has-
wrong side, so Reinoso doing a good job passing to the right side. Now he's
Reinoso ends up inside.
Yep, Reinoso on top here, trying to stay tight. Joe Poirier's grappling is not to be slept on. He's been in a lot of bad positions, 9 fights under his belt. Not much he hasn't seen yet.
He gets back up, but still not quite out of dodge, and now he reversed. Got out of his back take. And now they're finally back in the center. Another low kick early from Reinoso, who's trying to find a jab.
Joe being patient here.
Both guys landed there.
Ooh, big
Nice
1-2
right
out of
hand.
Poirier.
That was a piston. Good body kick from Reinoso.
Yep.
You can see the redness on the body already of Poirier.
He's landed a couple nice kicks.
And another takedown is Reinoso, but
That's
Joe's got a bigger bite on a guillotine.
And on the right side,
Much
too.
better position now.
Trapped it real quick right on the entry, and now he's modifying the grip. Reinoso looked calm, and he's looking like he's posturing his head to mitigate the fold in his neck.
That might
It's
be
hard
tight.
to see how tight
got
it is.
out.
This is a
He's out. He got out. He broke the
out.
posture up, and
I'd like
He
to
was-
see Poirier get his hands up on those types of breaks.
I know we haven't seen anything out of Maikel Reinoso, but that was a deep bite.
Yeah.
And when you catch a look at Reynoso's face, there was not a semblance of panic in there. He was very calm through that attack. And now,
Takedown.
and you see there's no lack of confidence as he shoots again. So that's a big tell in the confidence of the grappling of Maikel Reinoso. And Joey Guns, he likes that choke. Might not be the wisest thing to keep trying to attack that if he keeps landing these takedowns like this.
Yep.
And you can kind of already see Joey breathing a little bit.
Joe Poirier has an overhook, double butterfly hooks. He's definitely going to be looking to disrupt the base, sweep to get up.
Yeah, he's keeping himself safe here. Probably looking to set up some sort of sweep.
But Reinoso just also being patient on top. keeping a dominant position here. Got a minute and a half left to work.
Reinoso just chipping away. Happy to stay on top here. Butterfly hooks in, but he's not trying to jump up and pass. Just content to keep throwing those short, sharp shots.
Yeah, right. If you can stay tight with his butterfly hooks and not let them be too effective, it's not a bad place to stay here. He's always fishing for inside control. Is Reinoso so far?
Looks like he attempted to move to mount.
Well, looks like half guard here.
Joe getting a little bit more active, getting onto one hip here.
Reinoso trying to pass, and he's staying in half guard with a good underhook.
Not much action now. Both kind of settled into their positions.
Short time here, 15 seconds.
We'll see if he postures up.
Nice slicing elbow on Poirier from the bottom position.
And all it takes is one elbow from the bottom to cut you open.
Right.
Yeah, Reinoso heard that 10-second clap and kind of opened up a little bit there. So, I don't speak the same language as him. He's displaying some serious fight IQ in the first 5 minutes of this professional flyweight fight.
A little back and forth here. Poirier landed a couple nice knees.
Look at Reinoso. He says, "What stool? I don't need no stool."
No stool for him. Some guys do that. They prefer not to sit down.
I'm of that mess. I'm of that.
I don't think probably
mentality.
Woody took a seat in that whole 5-round fight that you had. I noticed that as well. Probably Woody there. He didn't take the stool at all.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes like a little mental thing too, make your opponent see that you're not sitting down.
I agree. Yeah, there's that mental side. The other side is like, I think that sitting in a stool, you probably could get your heart rate a little bit lower and stuff, and take those better recovery
Rest the
breaths.
leg a little.
Right, at times, get that full rest.
Both guys
But again, you
continue,
don't sit down in practice, Jeffrey. Think about when you're doing sparring rounds in practice. You don't sit in between those rounds, Jeffrey. You're standing up and recovering.
All right, let's see what kind of adjustments both guys make here as we enter the second round.
Round 2 of 3 scheduled between these dangerous flyweights. Joey Guns, lead calf, looking a little purple. Spent a lot of that round off of his back. So definite adjustments need to be made. Ooh, good body kick. That was another one right on the same spot he landed one last round.
Traded for a right hand though.
Ooh, Reinoso landing a decent combination, but Joey Gunn showing his chin.
Reinoso looking a lot more measured than I expected, not having much film on him and all that, coming from a foreign country. Staying pretty compact.
And that calf kick, it just keeps finding a home, and the last couple he's landed have generated a reaction out of Poirier.
Yeah, Reinoso is being pretty technical, right? He's throwing the jab, he's playing good defense. Does Poirier usually keep his hands this low? Valdina, he seems to be playing a little bit low.
He does usually like to have his hands a little low. There's pros and cons to it, right?
Ooh, that was a good check. He checked that last kick. You saw a reaction out of Reinoso on that last one.
Yeah, Joe's putting the pressure on him now, though.
He's bleeding out the eye. Reinoso starting to find a home for his jab. Yeah, that calf kick was starting to add up for Reinoso. Joey checked one, and there's the first one he threw since the check. Jab of Reinoso starting to become an attractive magnet to the face of Joey Poirier here.
Oh, body lock out of Reinoso. Gets Joe cage side.
Joey's trying to use that shield a little bit, stay balanced.
Joe defends well, takes the center once again.
Runs into the jab of Reinoso, though. And a big right hand over the top from Reinoso. He's starting to get to a flow where he can't really miss. Nice check hook as Poirier comes in with a piston right hand. I gotta say, Reinoso's looking impressive, man, because Joey Poirier has all those weapons, and he's just beating him to the punch.
Oh, he's the real deal, man.
Oh, nice shovel uppercut, though, out of Poirier.
Yeah, Poirier is still no quitting. He's still throwing at him, but
Reinoso's just getting a little bit better at each exchange, but that was a nice right hand.
oh,
They're both landing here.
They
right
both
back,
landed.
though.
You saw the reaction from Reinoso. That's always a sign, right, that they felt it
Yeah.
when you react.
And then a right hand as he returned, though. Reinoso was game, man. I'm very impressed by the Venezuelan here. Nice step back right hand from Poirier, but then Reinoso right back in the pocket, landing two, getting the better of yet another exchange.
And he's doing a good job of getting back to that jab in between. Between every big combination, he's putting the jab out there again.
Oh, that leg is swelling up, man. And now the head movement.
Joe's got a hair trigger pull counter.
Right, he does that little pull back, just gets out of range, and then fires.
Ooh.
1-2 out of Reinoso.
But he's just not quite getting back far enough on some of these shots. Both fighters holding the center of the cage.
And I think the work that Reinoso did in round one by timing those takedowns and holding Joe Poirier down is what's kind of created some of this little bit of timidity in Joe Poirier. That and that leg kick. That lead leg is destroyed right now.
Yeah, he's wearing it on that lead leg.
Oh. But man, like Joey Poirier really showcasing his toughness. He's really been the hammer in all of his victories. But the kid is tough.
Yeah, he's right there. He's just waiting for that one big shot.
He's got bloody teardrops coming underneath both eyes. Another body kick. Oh, there it is.
That hurt him.
That one, yeah, I knew it was only a matter of time. A couple of them generated some bad reactions, and that one.
Let's see if he can survive here, but that leg's compromised.
Reinoso with
20 seconds.
Reinoso with the attack of a beaver, chopping Poirier down and trying to pounce on and get the finish here in the second stanza with short time.
Short time.
Professional fight, I can't imagine you stop the fight here.
And that's the end of the round. Poirier does enough to survive. But
he needed that bell.
He absolutely did. The referee was very close to jumping in there. And
if he can't get up, they're not going to continue the fight.
Yeah, they can't touch him. He's got to get up on his own.
On his own will. We're going to see how this leg is right now.
Walking ginger, very ginger. You're going to see that leg kick knockdown. Oh, that's the knockdown. We missed the kick. Back that replay up just a couple of seconds.
His nerve, right? That peroneal nerve. Right at that runs along that. That's what makes that calf kick so dangerous. And it's been an accumulation of calf kicks. And if Reinoso's looking for that, he's going to look for that immediately.
And honestly, if you're the corner of Joe Poirier, you might be having that hand on that towel. And that's it. Great call by Pete Luciani. Disciplined. Coach's call. You got to protect your fighter right there. We all love Joey Guns Poirier, but Reinoso with the leg kicks, the way his hands were getting pieced together, the body work, ends the fight on the stool. And like we were saying, that fight could have been stopped at the end of that second round. And great work from Mike Bromberg and Pete Luciani protecting their fighter.
Good.
Yeah, but that's the fight you got to take when you're Joey Guns. You're 7-2. You got to fight an undefeated kid, make that step up. And Reinoso is the one who passed the test tonight. Travels to a new country, emerges victorious, and stays undefeated, and looked damn good doing it against a damn good fighter in Joe Poirier.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good on the feet. He looked good on the ground, and he was composed and he was technical. And I'm sure he was even better than they had expected. We knew he was 5-0, but we didn't see any footage on this guy, and he was a high-level fighter.
Yep, Joe Poirier in his camp. Definitely knew this was going to be a tough test. Undefeated kid, no film whatsoever. Just a testament to the character you have to have, going into a fight like this, this magnitude. But we'll take it to Andy. Maikel Reinoso, man of the hour. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for these two. Referee Tommy Santana has called this a stop to this fight at the end of the second round. Giving you your winner by TKO, Maikel Reinoso.